Well, good morning. Oh, it is just before noon. I turned the heater on like 2 hours ago. But I really needed a good sleep. Oh, it feels so good to have slept for like over 10 hours. But my eyes are a little poofy. I don't know, you can probably tell. Yeah, I had an allergic reaction last night and I rubbed my eyes and they swelled up a lot. So it's also been hard getting them open this morning. That's part of why I've slept in, is they just needed to rest. I needed rest, so yeah, I'm quite puffy. That's okay, isn't it, Frank? You enjoyed the sleeping and the snuggles. But I think I'm gonna get up now and make coffee, and I don't even know what we're doing today. Yeah, I have a big, I'm gonna update you about Frank. I've talked to his vet a couple times. So yeah, I have a big update to share about that later in the day. So I had a bit of a nightmare last night, kind of a silly nightmare, but it was a nightmare nonetheless. It really disturbed me. I was doing laundry. I don't know where. It was at this, there was like this kind of like corner store grocer. And then in the back was this laundromat. And so in the dream, first of all, I had quite a bit of trouble rounding up my laundry and deciding like whether or not I was gonna clean certain things. And it was as if I was doing laundry today. Like all my stuff was in its current place and state. Because I've had to do a little bit of extra laundry after Frank's surgery. So anyways, I go in, I guess I put my clothes in a bin up on the stack of washers, and I go out to get the soap. And then a bunch of dream world stuff happens. And then later on in the dream, I go back to the laundromat to finish doing laundry. I'm trying to figure out like where my clothes are. And there's this like old Asian lady in there, and she's telling me like, no, your laundry's not here. There's like, I didn't touch it. Like there's no, and I'm like freaking out. And I start like looking at every washer, looking. And then I'm like really upset and like having trouble keeping my eyes open. And I'm like crawling along the ground, like crying, like sobbing, just like so distressed that I can't find my laundry. And then this like other room appeared with the dryers. I found my laundry. So that was really nice. It was really nice in the end to have found my laundry, but I was so upset. Like it felt like a nightmare. Hi. I love you, bud. Do you want a breakfast treat? time to do some work. We need your stamp of approval. They grow so fast, Frank. Good boy. Good boy. Look at these tophers. They grow like weeds. The best at doing doggy paw stamps. You really are. Oops, that one's a little smudgy. Everyone is unique, Frank. Okay, stay. A little payment while you wait for me to make space. Look at all your hard work, Frank. Now we can get caught up on stickers. Good job, Frankie. You're done. You're off shift. You've done an amazing job. Thank you so much. Yeah. Nice. You want to go for a walk now? Go clean up your feet? Yep. All right, bud, you want to go for a walk? Nice. Nice. All right. We're gonna go for a walk now. Come on, bud. Summer and had a nice swim. Perfect pool. Woo! Oh, it's rad. So, wow, the river is big. It is so loud down there. I could barely hear myself thinking, but it's just wild to imagine like that I was in there this summer, just chilling in a nice clear pool. Like the rock that was like several feet above the pool that we were hanging out on had water flowing over it. Like, wow, I'm so glad we came here today. That was so nice to go out for a walk by the river. That is one of my favorite places in Squamish to go for walks. And it was really cool to see the difference in Frank from when we were here in the summer and now, just like how much more easily he moved on the terrain. He had a bit more energy, and it's pretty clear that the medications we're giving him for arthritis are starting to take effect, and he's moving a lot easier and less resistant to some of the like undulations in the terrain. So, but yeah, I got back. I made myself a nice bowl of miso soup with brown rice noodles and some roasted garlic in there. It's a bit too hot to have so far, but I haven't eaten anything today. I had an orange and coffee, but when I have allergic reactions and my body gets all puffy and mucousy, I just really don't feel like eating, and that gives my body space to deal with all the toxins that come as a result of reacting to foods. So I'll have a nice light dinner, and then if I need to, I'll have some more oranges later. But yeah, so when Frank had his surgery, all the lumps that were removed were sent off to a lab for testing. And we've heard back from the lab, and I've had a long conversation with his doctor about it. So I want to update you. So 5 masses were removed. 3 of them were nothing to worry about. 1 was a fatty lymphoma and 2 were cysts, so they're gone. They were no issue anyways. And then 2 were mast cell tumors, which are a form of cancer. So 1 was the one on his head, and the other was the lower one on his abdomen. I knew the one on his head was an issue, the way it had been acting over the last close to 2 years. Really had a negative effect on him. So we've heard back from the lab, and they said that they removed all of the margins of the tumor. So the tumors were completely removed, nothing left in his body. And then what they do is they rank the tumors based on how likely they are to spread. So the one that was on his head was a 1 out of 10 for likelihood of spreading to other areas of his body. And the one on his abdomen was a 0 out of 10 for likelihood to spread to other areas of his body. So that is amazing news, best case scenario possible for having had those types of tumors and had them removed. They were removed completely, and they said now he has less than a 10% chance of it like reoccurring, or that it had spread to other parts of his body. So it's really great news. Yeah, so he's allowed to go for as long of walks as he feels like it now, which is really nice. He definitely has more energy than before, and I'm hoping he doesn't have any of them reoccur, but if they do, we'll just get them removed. So what does that mean for stickers? Because the Frank sticker was fundraising for his surgery. So thankfully, between the stickers and donations, his surgery was completely paid for, even though it cost more than I expected. And anything extra is in his own savings account. So I have an account just for Frank. I've had it for several years. And so I will be continuing to sell stickers, and all the funds from the Frank sticker go into that account, and I use it for things like his monthly arthritis medications. He has the needle and a bunch of pills. And then just like checkups, vaccinations, and just saving for the future in case something happens and he needs help for. So that is what's going on with stickers. There's a link in the description below. They're on my website. They'll always be available, and they'll always be for Frank. So yeah. Well, I'm going to enjoy my dinner now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I really appreciate you watching. And for Frank's hard work today, and to celebrate the great news from his doctor, I got him some special treats. So it's a toy that you put these long treats that he likes. So he's going to get this. He hasn't noticed it yet, I can tell. So he's going to get this now. Which I think he'll really enjoy, and I'll film that and I'll include that at the end of this video. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. There you go, bud.